Hello, my darlings, and welcome to the Waifu Tavern. Or shall we say, hello? Undead Waifu
Hello?
Unleashed. Oh, hear it. Say it again, baby. I want to hear it again.
Hello?
Nice.
Fuck.
Umbra, you?
What?
Come on, give me an ooh woo.
Okay, well, on this podcast, I'm Undead Ember, so here you go.
Sexy!
Perfection.
Alright, yeah, we're just here for some updates and ooh woos.
No, but for real, if anyone has any spare brains, I could use some.
It's been a trying day for all of us. Yeah, Bugbear is out of commission. And I wish he'd be a little less over dramatic about it, but it's just. Oh boy, so it's just us gals. How did it was your week?
Well, I've spent most of my week playing the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, which I'm enjoying greatly. But I've also been attempting on occasion to play through the Tiger Gamecom Resident Evil 2 version, which is hell. It really it's probably the scariest game in the series just because of how bad it is to play.
Please
It's a
describe.
real horror.
Yeah.
Well, no, like the original Resident Evil was scary because of the tank controls, so obviously with this game's controls being even worse, it must be the most terrifying.
Yeah, it's tank
It's
controls.
called logic.
It's still tank controls despite being
Yep.
a 2D LCD game. And it still has fixed camera angles.
Well, I mean, in a 2D game, I imagine you gotta.
How's the hitbox
Well,
detection?
yeah. Not great. Actually, the hitbox detection could be a lot worse. It's not too bad. The problem is the buttons often just don't do the things. They just don't work half the time. And sometimes they work too well. Like sometimes you'll go to turn 90 degrees to the right, and instead you'll turn around like 3 times.
Huh. It's like they
And
protein for
aiming
shit.
your weapon is a toggle. So yeah. That would be a good thing, maybe, in a more competent game. It's a technological marvel, but it ain't great.
Yeah, it does remind me of like those NES games that are just weren't programmed right, so they're like
Mhm.
stupid hard for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, like guys, get spoiler alert, folks. When I get around to that review, I'm just gonna use clips I find. It's just
Kind of makes me
I,
think of
I
like
will.
when they would port like normal console games to like the like Game Boy. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you're gonna make a fighting game with 2 face buttons? How are we doing this?
Hmm.
Mario Screen Crunch.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
Ugh. I mean, sometimes they were bangers though. Sometimes the Game Boy version of a game would be uh arguably better in some cases. Then again, I am thinking of Game Boy Advance, which was a bit more advanced.
possibly the best handheld system.
Mhm.
I've heard that the Mega Man Game Boy games are actually like not only are they pretty good, but they're also like weird in between games.
Yep.
Like Mega Man 1 on the Game Boy is Mega Man 1 with a bit of Mega Man 2 in it. So it's kind of like the bridge
Wild.
games.
Yeah, they're like
I don't
0.5
know. I'm curious
games.
about it. I'll want to check it
Hmm.
out once I get into that series, which is just another one on the backlog. I think
Very
I
interesting.
either that's either one of the ones I already have the collection, or it's at least on my wish list.
I mean, I can say like a good lore video if you want. But yeah, they're basically point five games, got their own stories and final
Mhm.
bosses and stuff. Yeah, some would have been cool if they were made at the console.
I could definitely see Mega Man working on the Game Boy, mechanically.
I mean, yeah, it's originally started out on the NES, which has the exact same number of buttons as the Game Boy.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, but NES had
you're really
system
just
games.
limited by the amount of pixels that you can render, more or less.
Yeah, you played they had six of those games on NES.
Any of those what?
They had six of those Mega Man games on the NES.
Yeah. Say, I'm gonna have to be playing the computer ports. I have never played NES. I do not own one, and unless I completely just get an urge to get it once I start getting properly collecting, I'm probably not gonna have one anytime soon.
Yeah, those Mega Man collections go on sale like every couple of months. So
Yeah.
I remember, speaking of Capcom, which also did Resident Evil. I remember when Resident Evil, I think 2 remake just came out. And as soon as it came out, like I was gonna drop the money on it and get full price. And I mean, I never buy games full price. Um,
Mhm.
but then I saw on the PS4 store that they had like the entire Mega Man and Mega Man X franchise on sale. So it's like Mega Man Legacy Collections, X, Mega Man 11 in it as well. And I was like, sorry, Resident Evil, I'm getting this bundle.
Offer too good to pass up.
Oh yeah, it was like the entire franchise for like $50. Like, hot shit, damn. Um,
I'm always buying games on Steam that I will not get around to playing for a long time, if at all.
Absolutely. Especially for like
I mean,
me.
yeah, especially when you're trying to save it for streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's the true horror.
so I made this particular Discord server. Y'all had a little peek into my ADD madness. Like I'm always like, okay, I'm playing
Mhm.
this now. I'm playing that, but no, I'm in the mood to play
That's
this now.
that's a fucking mood.
I got
Yeah.
all these things to do, but also I'm playing Cyberpunk now.
Yeah, basically.
It's like,
So
okay,
Mm.
I'm gonna sit down and listen to an audiobook, but I kind of I've been meaning to start learning game development and make my own games, but this
Yeah.
other thing and then this thing.
Case in point, I went and bought a bunch of the games which were on the list of suggested horror games that you put out.
nice.
I haven't played. I've played two.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if I sat down, my issue too is like I would like to sit down and say take horror for example and just like dedicate myself. I probably could, but I have so many other
Mhm.
interests. 'Cause, like I'm trying like start up 3 YouTube channels instead of just one at once. So it's like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
gonna spread you thin one way or another.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
so yeah, my horror interest only is getting derailed by my Warhammer interest. Then I gotta steer back to something else. Like and then oh hey are we gonna record that podcast here? Like oh yeah. So that's why I just I think I don't take on any additional stuff than this. So
Mhm.
yeah so there was some other stuff I of course had interest in, but it's like I think this is my cap. Um and I'll give my next basically transitioning to different content is kind of like been the story of my life for the last few weeks. But
Hmm.
as we talk, but
Mhm.
go back a second. Yeah, like I was originally going to subscribe to Xbox Game Pass for like a month or two because there's like half a dozen games on there. A couple of them are horror adjacent. I figured I'll
Yeah, I've
play.
been considering that.
Yeah, I figured I'll play for cheap instead of buying full price and then on sub. Um, but we were supposed to have this podcast on Friday, and I was just trying to cut the very tall grass in the backyard and ran over the internet coaxial cable. Cut that thing in two free places, so I had no internet for a day. And so one of the logical offline gaming options I had was playing some Cyberpunk, and now I got hooked on the
Mm.
Cyberpunk. So I was like, shit, I was supposed to play Cyberpunk like
Yeah.
maybe like 8 games down the line. but now it's jumped the shark. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna put Yakuza and Hat in Time on pause because Cyberpunk take up a lot of hard drive space. But
mm,
but then I played that, like, okay, I'm gonna
yeah.
put Xbox games on pause and then play Cyberpunk first.
Yeah,
So
it's like 88 gigabytes.
it's gotta be more than that. Because
I think
now
I
we got
think
the
it's 80. It's definitely 80 something. I think it's 88. I also re-downloaded Cyberpunk recently.
yeah, because is that with Phantom Liberty?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, you're all right. I guess download is a bigger size than it compressed, maybe. But yeah, it's 84.
Maybe.
Cyberpunk is definitely
It's still either way. It took
definitely
me
one I
like
wouldn't
4
mind
hours
playing, but
Yeah.
to download.
yeah.
Oh man.
It's definitely one I wouldn't mind playing, but I think even if I do have it in my Steam family library, so I technically could maybe start playing, but I don't think my PC could handle it, and I don't want to
There
fry the
is
Steam
that.
Deck I'm able to use, so
Oh, it's a 5-year game now.
I just
Yeah, it should be perfectly
yeah,
fine
but I
on
have a
Steam Deck.
5-year-old PC.
Hmm. You never know if you
Mhm.
find out.
Like
Try out.
let me put it in perspective. I have what is technically a gaming computer, but it is a laptop. I only have like 8 gigs RAM.
Hmm.
I'm barely
Hmm.
able to stream at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. I've been
That's
there.
that RAM limit's going to be an issue.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I've been there.
Hmm.
Uh, I remember when I first started, I had a 4 gigabyte RAM. Uh, basically, all I could stream was off a capture card. I couldn't run a game and stream at the same time on
Mm-hmm.
computer. Oh, those days.
I mean, back in the day for me, when I was first getting into trying to start a YouTube channel, I had my phone uh, sellotaped to a guitar stand that was sitting in front of my TV, recording the screen.
Oh yeah. My sister did that. She did it so well too. People couldn't even tell it was off a TV screen.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
there's
I think I did pretty fucking well lining it up when I did it.
I'm sure for a lot of people there's a weird like maybe early YouTube charm to that.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like it's not actually screen capture, you're just recording the actual screen.
Yeah, and then your voice is already synced up with it because that was a
Unregistered
thing.
hypercam.
Because that was a thing back then as well. Because you'd be using separate programs to record the game and to record your voice,
Yep.
and you'd have to like
Yeah.
clap at the start to sync it, so you could sync up the audio in
Oh
an
yeah.
editing software.
It's like,
Another reason I stream instead of trying to produce videos because it's a whole bunch
Yeah.
of technical stuff. It's like, oh, I forgot to do this, and now everything's out of sync. How do I fix
I
it?
just hate editing.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
stream.
Like I could learn, but again, I'm fucking ADHD and I can't do anything actually good and productive.
yeah. So I guess
Aw.
I take done all three at this point. Because at first I did Let's Plays, which yeah, you had to sync up. Like, okay, we're about to play RE1. I'm about to hit start on the main menu in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's how you
Yeah.
sync it up. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what because with that I had to render like so many parts, like especially back when you had the 15-minute time limit. That it would
Yes.
just
God.
dig my computer into the grave. Like I burned through so many PCs. Like
Oh God.
so I would keep going to like a rent to own place for my computers. So and they would sell me like underwhelming tech anyway. But yeah, I was going through a computer every 2 years for like a good 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah, because the rendering just freaking and also too, and I neglected friendships and stuff too because my computer is too tied up just for rendering. Yeah.
Oof.
Hence why I had a very like almost a phobia from just bothering with editing anything for a
Oh
while.
my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I just wasted years of my life just editing. So,
Kind of makes me glad I didn't try get into editing
yeah,
just yet. I have like a editing program downloaded. I was
Yeah.
thinking like maybe I could just do some stuff, like not my own
I mean,
stuff, but
Yeah.
it does also depend on the program and what
Mhm.
settings you're
Yeah.
exporting it at. Um, like lower frame rate, lower resolution.
hmm
It's gonna be less beefy, but it's still gonna take ages.
Yeah, because then I steered on the streaming for 7 years, which very easier and stuff. And it's also kind of like whenever I had times of doubt, like I always go back to streaming. It's the devil you know and whatnot. Um,
Mhm.
but with doing like review content, at least every render is unique. Cause instead of like making like 10 parts of a Resident Evil 5 playthrough or whatever, just I literally have to like edit craft every like second of the video, and I only have to usually like
Yes.
render it once or twice. But since so it's a lot less rendering, so less strain on the
Mhm.
computer. And yeah, cause so it's like on one hand it's like this is kind of a lot harder. Like I should just go back to the easy shit you know but but on the other hand too, like today I was like actually kind of starting to find I find a little bit of a joy that like, oh, I'm crafting something here. um
Yeah, the whole like joy of creation
yeah,
really does kick in.
yeah, like remember it's like I don't know if it was you or someone was asked like, hey, you have like one video on this channel and shit like that. I was like, well, I'm still in the startup process of all this, getting the ball rolling, and like these last two videos, Resident Evil 1997 and Crow Country. In both cases, I
Mm.
procrastinated, and then I got nervous. Like, can I actually put this together and make it look good? And finally, I lock in. But so I just need to like, get to where I can just lock in like right away. Um,
Yeah, weren't you still editing Crow Country an hour ago?
oh, technically like 20 minutes ago while you're playing Solid Snake Eater. Yeah. Uh, um, yeah, because I probably could like edit that sucker like a month ago if I wanted to. That's the other thing too with
Hmm.
procrastination. Like, it's a short review, short game, and I'll get it. I can just do it whenever I want. You know, but
You
no,
know,
it's you gotta get to a mindset.
it'll be easy. It'll be quick. It'll be easy. I could afford to hold off on it. It'll be fine. Fast forward to a month later.
Yes and no. Like recording the script, it's only like gonna be like an 11-minute long video.
Hmm.
But it's
It's,
like, go on.
I'm just thinking it's like the thing about ADHD is like not only does your brain like sabotage you in so many ways,
Hmm.
with ADHD specifically, it's like you move from one thought to the next so quickly, it's like it doesn't even connect that the
Yeah,
sabotaging is happening.
Oh yeah, like
and
literally, because I'm thinking like, oh, I need to change the whole stream schedule. Like, this is like almost like a weekly thought at this point. So
Yeah,
most
it's
of the
like,
time, I have to convince myself otherwise. Yeah, or let myself
yeah.
mentally talk for a few hours, and then like, okay, here's why this is better. So
yeah, like I often have the issue that having the thought about needing to do something will sort of tick that task off as
Yeah,
having been done
exactly.
just
It's like
because I thought about it.
okay. It's like your brain registers, okay, we thought about it. It's
We've
taken
acknowledged
okay,
that.
file it
Moving
away.
on. Put that in the done pile.
that's why I wish I had a mod
Like,
slash assistant that could help me like
yeah.
checkbot things.
Or fucking access to
Mm,
Adderall, maybe.
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh. So
Oh, I
yeah,
really need to get diagnosed.
Yeah, I
yeah, I never
fucking
did
tried. They
either.
didn't give it to me.
But I'll come back to that in a sec. But like with the like Crow Country, like I should have just like this thing should have like been edited in like an hour. But the problem is, even though it's only like I think maybe like 5 hour footage, it's just that
Hmm.
the main issue is I keep having to, like skim through all this footage trying to find specific like screenshots, because like you.
Yeah.
For example, Yakuza Zero is a game I'm doing very soon, and that game is like a 50-hour, 100-hour beast. But I
Mm.
feel like it's going to be pretty simple to edit because all the side quests are pretty unique looking, and I can just cut out every generic looking fight or run around the city.
Yeah.
So it's just easier to spot shit in that footage. Whereas Crow Country, I'm literally it's like a Metroidvania game. I'm literally running around back and forth through all these very lookalike areas. Trying to find
Mm.
very specific frames of what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
so yeah,
Much harder to sift through.
yeah. So it's like, oh, okay, where's that part where I stepped on the bear trap? So let's get through, find an exact frame. And it's like, yeah, and
Well,
go on.
you wouldn't have the same issue with Heartworm, which I have played to completion
Nice.
since last time. But I did get stuck in one area for a very, very long time because there was a piano puzzle that I did not correctly parse the solution for when I found it.
I'm terrible at all piano puzzles in games.
Yeah.
I like the music.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should be finishing Crow Country Review tonight.
Hell yes.
Yeah, then I can just
I'm looking forward to it.
double check the other videos we've recorded over the past few weeks and upload them all. And there's like the reaction videos. I kind of found a rhythm, like I think around the 10th, 15th of every month. Pause everything I'm doing and just do some reactions. Just pull you darlings into like the recording sessions with me, like I did with Umbra.
Yeah. Do the easy one.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm down for some reactions.
Yeah. I started
sounds like
Death
fun.
Battles, AVGN. I just discovered this YouTuber called the Fat Electrician.
If you want YouTuber recommendations, I got a couple weird ones for you.
Oh, by all means.
It's AVGN.
I mean, not off the top of my head. I have to go through.
I've never watched an AVGN video on purpose.
Huh.
Like I've only ever seen them against my will. So that would be
just
very
not your
interesting
style,
to react to. It just didn't have the interest at the time.
Yeah, that's entirely fair.
Yeah, and also like I know, or at least I'd been told that it's fake, but the thing he does where he destroys the games at the end really rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, I can get why like people aren't like, dude, bad game or not, that's collectible to someone.
Yeah,
like
I can get the irritation. AVGN is
like even at a young age, I instinctively really fucking cared about game preservation, I guess.
Yeah. I'm definitely like OCD about that. It's like, but it's
when
you're destroying the.
Oh yeah, when he's
someone
that
could
Golden
use that
World Championship
it's like
cartridge.
Kid, there's like millions of copies around the world. It's fine.
Yeah, literally, he actually has a video where he actually has a whole stack of PS1s just in a pile in his basement. So he's got the resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the resources.
But yeah, AVGN. Yeah. It's true. AVGN is definitely one of those ones where it's like nothing necessarily against the guy. It's just like his style of humor isn't necessarily what I chill with, but I like this subject matter. Like I find the old games interesting. It's like that seems to be the case with several YouTubers. Is like I really don't vibe with you, but I like what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, he comes from a
game
time,
history essentially.
Yeah, he definitely comes from a time back when the internet was a little more edgy, and it's like I think he was kind of like came up with it back in the basically like NES hard games and basically letting his intrusive thoughts win. That's what that reminded me of.
Yeah.
I mean, like he was very much playing a character. It was it was a parody of the kind of people who really exist, essentially.
Yeah, he's a sample of rage streamers before they actually came out.
Because we've all been well, I don't say we've all. I did say we've all, but I shouldn't say we've all. But I've definitely been in rooms with people who are getting very, very angry over a video game on many occasions. So it's probably quite a relatable experience for a lot of people.
I've definitely had some like legit screaming rage when I was younger and a lot less in control of my emotions. Thankfully, I have moved past that. Like anyone who watches my streams, all two of them, I was having like just yesterday while I was streaming, I was definitely having an issue with like it upset me to the point where I was actually crying. I didn't feel that upset, but I was like, I'm sorry. This is so stupid. He's killing me in one shot.
I
It's
had
just
that exact
it's
experience a few days ago with Resident Evil
yeah.
4.
Oh gosh,
I was
something
in
to look forward
tears.
to.
Uh,
Yeah, but it's just like
um,
it is nice to know that even when you have the uncomfortable experience, like I'm so upset right now, you're not
mhm.
actually screaming your head off. It's like this. I gotta delete this off the internet right now.
I just become
Speaking of
like
which, I
not a
do
I
night
need to
mean,
upload that
person.
the
VOD.
the most like screaming rage I got to, thankfully wasn't on camera. Like within the last
Mhm.
2 years, my streaming career,
Yeah, yeah.
it wasn't on camera, but I felt so fucking bad about it because there
Oh,
were people
absolutely.
in the Discord server with me that I was essentially screaming at.
Yeah,
And I've apologized profusely to them on many occasions
yeah.
since.
Oh,
Um, it's because it was Clock Tower 2, which was just called Clock Tower in the West. Um,
Oh, yeah, that effect.
yeah,
yep.
and I thought I was soft locked
Ah,
Oh, that's the
right towards the
worst.
end of the game. I believed I was soft locked. Um, and yeah, like I had been trying to find a way to progress for like 5 hours or something.
Oh no, I would
that's a
lose my
lot.
fucking mind.
And the guides online, with like, because there's multiple endings and multiple paths through the game to
Yeah.
get to those endings, depending on what items spawn and what you get first and
Yeah,
whatnot.
like different guides are saying
Um,
different things.
yeah, and it's
Oh
like
no.
none of the guides lined up with what I had actually done.
Mhm.
Like there were guides for some endings that was like you'll have this item but not this item, and then other endings that are like you'll have this item but not this item, and here I am with both items. It's like what the fuck? Where do I go?
That definitely like games with multiple endings where it's like that stresses me out with time anxiety. It's like, okay, even if you're a short kid, I have to play this whole thing again just to see the different ending and like different cutscenes
Mhm.
along the way. I get the appeal, but also like fuck that.
Yeah,
Just show
and
me
like
what's canon. Show me the one like true ending. That's all I
I
care
did
about.
I did do all of the endings for the first two Clock Tower games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Okay.
but by the time of not Clock Tower 3 because that's only got one ending. Clock Tower Ghost Head, which
Oh
is the
no.
third game in the franchise. That game boiled my blood. I didn't get into a screaming fit over that one, but I was just resigned to my suffering the entire game.
Oh my
It is not
Yeah.
good. It basically takes the plot premise from I think Fatal Frame, of like twins, and one of them gets sacrificed or something as a baby,
Oh
um,
no.
and all that. It has a really interesting stuff going on where you're playing a character with two souls, and thus
Oh,
two
okay.
personalities that you swap between. But the
Oh,
game
it's
is
like the
so
David
badly put
Cage game.
together. It's so badly put together, and so many of
Mhm.
the endings are lit. It's like the Sierra point and click games situation where it's
Oh
like
god.
you didn't pick something up
Mhm.
5 hours
Oh, the
ago,
worst.
therefore now you just die instantly.
When it is soft lock. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
That is absolutely why I will play, hopefully at some point, Sierra games on stream. I will be using a walkthrough every single one.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Sierra.
Fuck that noise. I mean, I like learning about it. It's like I get why maybe you did that. Like, if you look back at the original King's Quest, it was like Roberta Williams is like, oh, I like being kind of pushed to experiment, try all these different ways to solve a puzzle. And
Mm.
it's like, I get that, but also your games are such bastards.
Yeah, I got a good
Yeah,
review to show you
when
that.
there's significant moon logic involved is when
Now, in the days when we have the internet, our time is it feels a lot more like pressured to just get through a game to get to the next thing.
Yeah, there's so many games as well. Because back when the Sierra point and clicks were at their height of popularity, the majority of people playing those games, that would be like one of
That
your
was
only
like
few
the
games.
way to do that, because they were
like
early on. They were kind of like setting the mold for adventure games going forward. So that
and also
was...
like the people playing them wouldn't have many other games to occupy their time, so
exactly.
you'd have a lot more time to spend on that one game and prodding and poking and experimenting and stuff.
Like,
And
it's not only pitfalls of...
you still can do that today.
Yeah, it's not
but
only
there's a lot
pitfalls
more
of
pressure to
early...
play more things.
Yeah, early game design, but also we live in a different world where we've got too many games to choose from, really.
Mm-hmm.
And I truly commend anyone who does not have some level of analysis paralysis these days.
And then half of those games want you to play them like they're a second job.
Exactly. So games eat up your time, and it's
Like,
We've
want
kind
to
of
be your
reinvented
only
it.
game. Yeah. Like you never have to spend $60 on every game again. Just keep giving us expansion money. Just
Yeah.
keep buying some
Keep giving us $60.
It's not gambling. It's just the thrill of random chance.
It's the eye of the tiger, the thrill of the fight.
Oh, so what y'all think of the Resident Evil 97 video I put out last week?
I did not see that one.
Gasp. This is but
I didn't notice it. I saw when you put it into the server. I did not see it come up in my YouTube feed.
oh damn it.
Yeah,
Damn you, algorithm. This is just
what channel did you post
Yeah.
that in? I can definitely take a look later. I just...
Yeah,
Which of
again,
your
forgot.
which of your 24 channels?
Tavertilly.
Tavantilli, marvelous.
Okay, half 24 like 3 times, and then you got approximately the right number.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think my IP address only. I think about the max amount of YouTube channels I can have at my location. So I can't make what I wanted to.
There's a limit?
Yeah. Apparently, you can have maybe half a dozen at your IP. So
They're trying to stop you from self-sabotaging.
Can I come to your house and make some more?
I know. No one person can handle this much.
You can come to my house. You can sleep on my sofa.
Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty simple. It's Tavertilly and Tavertilly TV.
I
you get rid of
typed Tavantilli.
Yeah.
I typed Tavantilli. I pressed enter, and then it corrected it to Tavantalk.
Who the fuck is Talk? Well,
This is a hate crime.
I guess I gotta fight somebody.
Oh, Tavern Talk, like TALK. I for a second I thought it was some kind of thing on TikTok.
No, it's talk as in TikTok.
Yeah. It is TikTok.
But also,
oh my God.
So I wrote Tavantilli with a space in the middle, and I tried searching, found nothing relevant. I removed the space, pressed enter, and it after I pressed enter, it changed it to taverns.
Turn off autocorrect.
I'm on a PC right now.
No, you got to search up your pinball channel, Tavern Tilty.
I have Tavantilli and Tavantilli TV.
Okay, yep. Yeah, one's the reaction channel, one's the regular channel, the review channel.
Mm-hmm. Right, we got 1996 and 1997. There we go.
Yeah, I still gotta upload the re-edit of 96. Some tweaks on it. Probably once I'm done with this Crow content, I'll just upload them back to back.
Yeah.
And then I get to work on I guess now it's the Cyberpunk review, because I think initially I was gonna do this being the horror podcast. For SQ games were gonna be like horror adjacent. It's gonna play Clear Obscura at Bishop 33, which is a very gothic themed RPG. And
every clip I see of that game makes me cry. I want to play it so badly, but I've got other.
Oh yeah.
I've got other RPGs I need to finish first.
Yeah.
That game that just came out the other month.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna, because I got a lot of games too, of course. But like, Xbox, I can play for cheap, and also they only keep their games on there like maybe a year or two. If
Yeah.
so, it's like let's just play
Yeah,
like there's like half a dozen on there. I'll just
got to
play
get
right
there
now.
early.
Yeah, like these other games I either have bootlegs of or I bought them on discount somewhere else. Um, so and another game I was gonna play was Hellblade 2.
Yeah, I've never finished the first one.
Yeah,
I got really far into Hellblade,
yeah,
like really far. Like I think I was up against the fine. I was up against Hela,
yeah.
or like she was like standing over me, sending waves of minions at me,
Oh, you were at the end, yeah.
and then the game crashed to desktop, and I never played it again.
No,
Oh,
no.
no, that's the worst.
Well, you beat
That's the
95%
worst
of
when
it.
you just kind of drop off from a game.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
mean, I've let the game beat me or the last boss beat me, but a game crash stole it from you? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'll probably just gonna talk about Hellblade 1 because, I think every gamer has that game where, like, if you could, like, erase your memory of it so you can play it again for the first time. We all have a game like that. I
Yeah.
think mine possibly
Um,
is Hellblade 1. 'Cause that was
Hmm.
such an experience that I can't replay it because I know like what all the twists are now, and so I would literally just be going through
Yeah.
the motions.
I
I'd
do think
also
one
had
game I would mark as
I'd
that.
also
Go
had
ahead.
some I'd also had spoilers as well going in
Yeah,
about a central game
Oh, cool.
mechanic, and I wish that I had gone in not knowing
yeah.
about how that works.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I never let that bother me, or I was like, oh, this ain't gonna kill me. Yeah, but
Oh, no, what I'm talking about is that it shouldn't bother you
yeah,
because it's not real.
yeah, but that's. Yeah, I didn't know
Hmm.
that at the time, but I was like, I didn't really let it. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I wish I hadn't known because it would have enhanced the experience.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, I've
Anyway,
definitely run through a couple of things where it's like, oh, I got a spoiler, and I like know this would have hit different if I hadn't been spoiled, but it's like,
hmm,
oh yeah,
it's so hard to not get spoiled about things these days.
yeah.
yeah.
Like especially when it's like, oh, it's been out for like a year or two. It's like that doesn't mean everyone's seen it.
Yeah, do you
Oh yeah.
think I'm
Why is
made
there
of
why
money
is
and
there an
free time?
expiration date? Yeah.
Like for example, I still know the plot of Halo. It's been out for a couple decades. You know,
that's,
it's
that's the
just
game I was playing yesterday. It was funny you brought it.
yeah.
It's
It's
like
like
I'm playing it for the first time,
yeah. I don't know what the fuck the
and it's
flood
like,
is. I never
okay,
heard of.
gotcha.
But so
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't understand the deep lore of the Covenant. I just
yeah,
see funny little guys I gotta shoot.
yeah. Um.
And they are funny.
But like I said,
Yes,
I
the grunts are
never
great.
let that one particular mechanic perturb me at all. But there's other things now I know they're like, oh, that wasn't real the whole time, or you could have just done that the whole time. There's so many. I pretty much know like all the game secrets by now. Um, but so I wonder really how
I
they're good.
definitely knew a game like that, but saying it would be a spoiler.
Ah,
It's like I have relevant information. I probably shouldn't say it, otherwise I'm kind
yeah.
of giving away the exact thing.
And it makes me wonder what the hell they're gonna do in the sequel, because not only
Hmm.
how you gonna
Yeah, where
top
do you go from there?
because like most people I talk to like oh the whole voices in your eardrums thing really like spooked them like got them like are they still gonna do or she's kind of schizophrenic like that or are they gonna do something else? I mean and it's gotta be good 'cause she won the voice actress of the year, which is
Oh
crazy
hell yeah.
considering she's not an actor. Yeah, she went with good competition too. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like for a first acting job, holy hell.
Yeah, like essentially the studio was technically especially that first game was kind of poor. And so and she was just a receptionist there. And they're like, hey, you can mocap and act.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, she I that is insane because she was absolutely exquisite.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know when I'll get around to that because Cyberpunk's gonna be taking up my life for like next like probably a week or two. Um, but I am gonna try that because it's a game I've been like literally like attempting to play through multiple times throughout the years. Only
Mm.
getting so far, and this time I'm gonna hunker down and do it, and we're also gonna look at
Okay.
the anime and comic books.
Yeah.
The anime is pretty good. It's apparently getting a second season.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, which will be interesting.
Yeah, might be a whole different crew, I guess. And I also
Although,
saddened to say that I'm about ran out of my Cyberpunk G Fuel.
oh no,
Uh,
Truly a
I've never had
tragedy.
G Fuel in my life.
I've
oh,
had it like once or twice because it was like at the dollar store, and I figured why not?
Yeah, I don't think you can get it in shops in my country.
Yeah, that's entirely fair.
Like
uh,
I would have to order it online from the States, I think.
oh yeah, we were talking about how some games make
But
us mad.
that doesn't stop many people I know.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did I tell you all my Shenmue story?
Shenmue. I
You've
mean, my brain
spoken
is just
about Shenmue,
possibly
but
you meant
go on.
it, but it's completely slipped away.
Oh, because we are talking about how like yeah, like when games make us mad, you know. For me, I becomes the mean person. Uh,
Mhm.
and so I was trying to play Shenmue for the first time. Yeah, because it's this revolutionary Sega like open world game, you know.
And it's
Uh
just really clunky design. Yeah, you may have
oh
said this before.
yeah, I said that before. Yeah, we're like so I essentially spent I think 3 hours just trying to find where to go, but it doesn't give you a map or an indicator or nothing. You know, that tells
It
you
doesn't give you a map.
yeah, there's no way. You basically gotta navigate this whole city and go into every building. And it's like there's yeah, I don't know the exact right person to talk to. And so I got so frustrated because like 3 hours in, I even got into a single battle. Yeah, I was just trying to find where to go,
Mm.
and that's when the top like Shenmue streamer that just popped into my stream. This guy had 65,000 followers.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah. You
god.
told us this before. You
Yeah,
like you got
yeah.
mad at him.
Like
Poor guy.
it's rare you meet someone at 6,000 followers, you know, but
Yeah, yeah.
65,000. He's like, "Hey, how you liking the game? Welcome to the community." I'm like, "I'm fucking not liking it." Yeah, I just cussed him out, and he's like, "Oh, okay, bye."
Oh,
It's just-
this
I was so mad. I told off a celebrity, you know.
Hey, micro celebrity. It's fine.
Yeah,
this 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 poor innocent person comes in happy to meet a new friend and
yeah,
spread the joy of their favorite game and
yeah. That's why I shouldn't fucking play a stream a Dark Souls game or something. I'd be so toxic.
Yes.
I'll be so toxic I
I,
get canceled. Yeah.
I mean,
probably, if I ever tried.
I find Dark Souls more relaxing than
Yeah,
cozy games, personally. But
I definitely.
that's less about Dark Souls and more about how my brain reacts to cozy games.
Yeah.
True. I definitely have had like I have tried streaming Dark Souls a couple of times. It really is not the game for me. I just feel like if I was streaming again and somebody who really loved the game came in, I'd just be like, "Why do you like this? Isn't it so fun to get fucking ganked constantly?" Oh, he did half my health in a single hit just because I was in split second timing. Love
Yeah.
that.
Uh,
Oh.
And now I gotta walk through waves of enemies again.
I did hate Dark Souls until
Yeah.
I streamed it. And when I was streaming it, I had a friend with me who loves Dark Souls, who was like my guide, my the Virgil, no, the Nero to my Virgil in
It
wait,
definitely is like that
Keep trying.
thing
no.
where it's like, this is so popular. What am I not getting? Like I know
Yeah.
it could just be, oh, it's not for me, but it's also like, why is it not for me? What am I doing?
It's
There
just
is a there
Even
is a
though I
definite
know.
and the thing is it's like so there is a definite thing with Souls games in general is that like if you are if you feel like you're smacking your head against a brick wall, there's probably something you're missing that the game's trying to tell you. But the thing is, what it's trying to tell you is different game to game. So like
Yeah, I understand.
Dark Souls 1, it's like slow down, back off, look around the environment, use your shield. Dark Souls 2, it's the same, but slow down even further. And also, there's probably a way to kill all of your enemies using something in the environment.
Yeah, and I
And then
can't.
but then you get Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, where it's like,
Yeah,
it's fast paced. And like, there is an element of exploring and using your surroundings and stuff, but it's like, it's much more focused on the core gameplay of like running around and dodging and whatnot.
true. And I can absolutely appreciate the approach of like, okay, like kind of like what we were talking about with Sierra games. It's like, okay, explore the game, see what else you could try. I can appreciate that. I just I think I don't have the patience for it is the thing.
Yeah.
I'm a
Which is
dumbass. You have to
fair.
tell me things directly.
I forget.
Explain explain everything to me. I have no brain
Oh.
cells.
Yeah, like I've been trying. One of the things I've been doing during my little it seems like a break to probably like just the community, but I also been just doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, like with editing videos and stuff. And I've been trying to add some interaction upgrades to the stream, like sound alerts and whatnot. Or
Yes.
we could throw the objects at the streamers. And
Tits.
yeah, I can't afford tits. Story of my life. Nah, there is
It truly is the trans experience.
yeah, there is a free one called Tifa. Like the FF7 character.
Oh.
But
Sick.
it's just not as good, and I don't think it's been updated in like years. But
Well, yeah, I mean the free one's never going to be as good.
yeah, and there isn't like another free one. It's like it's called like Nyan or something. And it's like the program of everything in it. You can program your sound effects, your character effects, throw stuff, props, basically everything, all in one. And it's free, but you just gotta know how to program. I don't. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like the person explained it to me, like, okay, okay. And then when I tried to get into it myself, a few days ago, I'm like, blue screen. I'm blue screen. Yeah.
It's like, buddy, if I knew how to program, I might just make my own. What
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. It's just,
I remember when I was getting my the chat on screen
yeah.
thing set up. I had to learn CSS for that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Like, sometimes there is a really steep learning curve to stuff that feels like it should have already been set up for you.
But yeah, so that's why VC Face is kind of like nice and streamlined. And I've been looking at those little stream avatars, or like streams have the cute little avatars walking on the bottom, kind of like my Slugtillies. But apparently that costs up to $20. I didn't fucking know that.
Bloody hell.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
no
there's
wonder everyone's doing it.
I've seen a lot of streamers with a fishing minigame. In
Yeah.
fact, one of my friends,
Yes.
like actual friends who streams, has that as well. And that's like $7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's like, and $15-20 is like, that's too expensive for something I get, like, I personally don't get too much value out of. So it's like, it's like, you try to make me change or evolve the times, but you're gas too much.
Yeah.
But they are all nice ways of getting people to feel more involved.
Yeah, no,
Exactly, making stuff happen.
I get that. It's just that, please get involved with your donations, please. Yeah.
Send us your cash.
It's a problem too. It's like if all y'all sent like $1 a month, I would be made for life. It's not like it's demanding much from you, so it's weird how that doesn't work like that. Let's see. So speaking of Souls games, what's a Souls game that's like anime-ish? Souls.
There's a lot of
Sekiro?
Souls likes.
Code Vein, I think. I was
Code
playing.
Vein, yeah.
I was playing. Tried to play Code Vein, and so we're talking about the difficulty and stuff. And I I remember just having to finally juke and like finally overcome just this one grunt minion that the first guys you encounter, and I was just like sitting there like, you know what, I shouldn't have to put in this kind of effort, you know.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to, and that's I see. I'm one of those. I guess people call it I don't know the name, but basically, I was one of those people who are like, let's put an easy game in the easy mode in Dark Souls, because I love this fucking setting. I love the world and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's like I
Yeah.
want to
I mean, for
experience
me,
it,
it was always I
immerse.
love how the gameplay feels.
Yeah.
Like I love how weighty everything is, and the combat system's really good.
Hmm.
But for a long
Hmm.
time, I just couldn't get to I couldn't get to grips with the difficulty of it.
Yeah.
But it was because I wasn't like, you know, I wasn't getting the language of the game and how it communicates,
Yeah.
and that didn't really click until I tried actually streaming the games.
Yeah. 'Cause I
There is
just
certainly something to be said where it's like you like a game, but you don't mesh with some big aspects of it.
yeah.
That's
Mm.
a big problem of why I haven't played very deep into many Bethesda games.
Oh, I
Mm.
play playing Bethesda, but I play
I
on easy. Yeah. So
yeah
that's the same thing. I like the power fantasy where I can just walk in and just decimate everyone and walk out. And no, to me
Yeah.
it does not get old. Uh
I have played so Fallout 3 specifically. I have tried playing that game many, many times. What happens every time is I have a lot of fun going through the early bits, like the
Hmm.
prologue
yeah.
stuff where you're growing up in the vaults.
Okay.
And as soon as I get
Yes.
out into the wasteland, I lose interest in the game.
Odd, but
You like the
uh,
structure of the predetermined prologue, but the open world
yeah.
aspects is like, nope,
yeah.
too much of a blank page. I don't
It's
like it.
more it's more
I
like
definitely
it's not immediate. It's like I'll go out into I
yeah,
end
yeah.
up trying to follow the radio signal for Three Dog, I think,
Oh.
if that was that game.
Yep.
There's some objective
Yeah.
marker that's really far in the distance, and I just end up getting completely lost and like going through subway tunnels and city ruins and stuff, and completely unable to like I'll be going through these places for hours and then I'll get to a dead end and I'm like, oh great, wait,
Honey,
this wasn't where I was supposed to be. What
there's a
is going on?
there's a
Yeah.
there's a compass, right? That's how I found my way through the game.
Yeah, big
Yeah, but
yeah,
I
but
was
like big
following the
open worlds,
compass.
like maps or compass systems aren't always the best. Like I've definitely had some navigation issues with like Dead Island. Like
Oh,
that's kind of like a
Mm.
game where
I
it's like I'm following the marker, but this is I can't climb this. What am I supposed to do? That's not like the path it shows you wasn't the correct path is the thing.
I think I probably had some training back in the day with the GTA games. They were kind of like
Mhm.
baby up the sandboxes compared to today's games. But also, I think probably the one I had the trouble with was called Control. Which is a good
Oh,
horror adjacent
Control.
game, yeah.
This
And
Yeah, Control is I agree.
SCP
Control
simulator.
is
what?
Control has so much good going
Yeah,
for it, and I got really far through it.
but
But
that map
it's
navigation,
so yeah, everything all of the environments look the same.
yeah,
Hmm.
and it's like,
It's brutalist offices and hallways the whole way
Yeah.
through.
Oh, I definitely have such an issue with like this samey environment. I'm
Mm.
gonna get lost.
yeah. I mean, at least if back in the PS2 days, the environments were that like gigantic, So, but yeah, it's like the map's like literally laid on top of each other, and you can't tell if you're supposed to go up or downstairs and stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
uh,
that's a whole conversation. It's like how open world games are handled.
I definitely got far enough into that game that I had like all of the powers, like I could fly and stuff.
yeah.
Yo, that
But
sounds awesome.
yeah, but I did end up getting burned out on the game, and I mainly
Mhm.
attribute it to how samey it was.
That's entirely fair.
Yeah. Oh man. And let's see. Yeah. And but yeah, eventually, now that Resident Evil 97 video, that was like that turned out to be 45 minutes long. It's like whoo,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
like that was like 4 full days of just editing. Yeah, so but and so it's like I'm kind of scared
Strawberry.
because 98's gonna be twice as long as that. Or because with the 97 I had to play there was Resident Evil 1 on the Sega Saturn, and then there's the director's cut. That wasn't so
Mm.
bad, but then it's like having to pretty much talk about the radio drama and the book. That like added on like so much time onto the review.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
I'll bloody imagine.
yeah, and then of course trying to get like four different friends to record lines. Even it's like wrangling cats. um, and but now 98. Let's see here. We got to talk about, of course, Resident Evil 2. Now, that's a full review in itself.
Yep.
And then but also 101.5. That's become a whole full game at this point. Um,
Elsa Walker.
yep. I can talk about that the live action commercial. Some canceled games and stuff. We got that guy the Gamecom version.
Yep.
Got 3 audio dramas. There's basically a whole Raccoon City, like the Doom City trilogy or something it's called.
Ooh.
And then I got like at least 3 books. There was the first 2 official novels by S.D. Perry, which luckily there's audiobooks out of them now. So even though I do have them on my shelf
Oh,
still.
yeah.
Yeah. I still got the crinkly things on my shelf, right? I'm just looking at them.
It is nice having physical books.
Yeah, which you can get the audio or just listen to audiobooks free on YouTube. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Yeah, I just looked it up. There seem to be a couple of the audiobooks on YouTube.
yeah, and now there's one on Audible called Itchy Tasty. It's kind of like a Resident Evil fan documentary type of book. I might pick that up at some point as a bonus.
People love that line.
Yeah, I never really got. Like it never really like resonated with me like it does everyone else. Like I like I think
I could see why it's kind of iconic, but also
it's
like
the wider context of like the whole notebook that you
Yeah,
find
yeah.
it in.
Yeah. It does stand out, I guess.
which was missed by the Welcome to Raccoon City movie, where
Yeah.
they just had Itchy Tasty written in blood on a window or a wall or something.
Oh, no.
I have yet to see that, but we'll have to for this marathon.
I gotta say about Itchy Tasty, the craziest thing about the Itchy Tasty note is that it happens twice
Yeah.
canonically.
No, that's
So
great.
in Resident Evil 1, you're in a Spencer Mansion, the one
Yeah.
in the Arklay Mountains. In Resident Evil 5's Lost in Nightmares DLC,
Oh.
which is canon because they flash back to it multiple times throughout the game.
Yeah.
You go to a different Spencer Mansion that is styled after the first one, but it's not the same. And this is the one that Oswald Spencer has been hiding out in all this time.
Oh, okay. That's right.
And you find a different notebook from one of the security guards,
Yeah.
which goes through exactly the same story, but it just happened again here. And it ends with Itchy Tasty.
I could maybe respect that if it was like them specifically doing it as part of the experiment. Like, let's try and simulate this exact same scenario as closely as possible and see how closely the results match.
You know, I
But
wouldn't
that just
put it
seems
past
like
them.
a hacky. That also just seems like a
Yeah.
hacky callback. And also,
There's
like, the idea of a movie taking the context away from a quotable line and just using the quotable line seems like such a good commentary on movies adaptations.
There's a lot of really cool creative stuff that movie did. But there's also some really questionable choices in there as well. It's definitely one of those things that I would recommend people to watch. But it does make some interesting choices. Like, it has the events of Resident Evil 1 and 2 happen sort of at the same time, but the events of 2 start before the events of 1. So you begin with everyone's perfectly fine in Raccoon City, and then the outbreak starts, and then the STARS team get called away to the mansion. And you sort of have the two stories happening side by side.
Again,
Nice.
I could see how that would work, because, like... okay, spoilers for Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Since we don't want to... I don't care how old it is. But, like, with the whole thing in the first game being like, oh, this was a setup, we were intentionally putting you in the mansion to, like, run combat analysis or whatever. Them doing it at the same time so that they couldn't be around to help out in the city, that does make sense.
That works, yeah. Like, it's the only problem with them doing that is that it's not what they did in the original.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, it works in the context of the movie. It makes sense, but you know, there's a few other issues with it.
Which movie?
I would have, you know what I would have really liked? Just a straight up movie adaptation of Resident Evil 1.
Oh, I've been dying for that for years.
Like, it would work so well on its own as a full movie. Just go full mansion horror with it. You know, act as though the audience doesn't know what happens in Resident Evil.
Yeah. And it's like, but we can't have exactly same saying, like, yes, you can. I would love you for that.
Yeah.
Because I like seeing you pull off something that was made digitally, live action wise. I always get fascinated by that.
I definitely am a lot more open to the idea of creative license. It's like, okay, it doesn't need to be an exact one for one. Like I used to be as a kid. I was like, they didn't do this in the book. The thing that they did in the book. That's a bad movie. But you know, I do also think like there is something to be said about like, okay, let's turn this into another medium and not change too much. Like just see what we can make of it. For a wider audience, like person who doesn't want to play this game.
But the reason I bring it up is because we've already had a lot of Resident Evil movies which take heavy creative license.
Yeah.
So you know, it would be nice for a change.
Yeah, it's at some
to
point.
Have them do like a mansion horror thing instead.
I think I mentioned it last time, like we were doing the horror podcast. I brought up the Resident Evil movie, and it's like it barely even feels like Resident. Like it feels almost like it could have been a generic, like action zombie thing, and it's only necessarily Resident Evil because they like it's Umbrella Corporation stuff like that.
Yeah. Like it could very well, very easily have been its own thing. But then they're like, they'll in throughout the Paul W.S. Anderson movies, they will bring in characters from the games to fail to do anything effective so that Alice has to come in and save them.
It's like, when I get to, I think, already like 2002 or something, when we start discussing the first live action film. Oh my god, that script's gonna be a rabbit hole because I'm gonna be talking about 3 versions of the movie script.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I didn't even know about alternate versions.
Yeah. At first, there's the original script, and then there's the George Romero script, and then there's the one I got.
Oh my god! Wait,
they had George Romero
actually written by Romero?
I put the video in the Discord for you.
Okay.
We're such bad friends.
I missed that one. I already said I missed it. I didn't do the homework. I'm sorry. I'll do it after we're done.
I put a lot of shit in those. But if you look and see the whole history of Resident Evil, let me scroll
there's a lot to wade through.
But so basically, as you can see, and nature says I over prepare because I got a lot of shit here.
I mean, nothing wrong with being thorough.
Okay, yes. If you scroll up in the extras
you
channel,
are thorough.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Extras.
So yeah, 4, 5,
There
and
it
6
is.
stat from the top. You'll see like because at first the 4th link there, that's the so if originally someone made like a WebTube's comic recreation of George A. Romero's script. Um, and then the 2 after that is both the making of and the actual full documentary movie of George A. Romero's Resident Evil. Um, which is also kind of like half a just
Wow.
documentary on George Romero. So it gets very personal. Uh, but yeah, it's a pretty good watch.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, there's the if you scroll up, that's the Itchy Tasty audiobook I was talking about. Uh, and
Resident Evil 1 Marvel comic.
yep, I reviewed that in the 96 video. Um, which that's actually kind of funny too, because uh yeah, as we know, Chicken Heart Brad Williams takes off in the helicopter, stranding everyone there, right?
Yeah.
So Wesker, he's the spy in on it, so he knew what to expect at the mansion, so he had the team load up the helicopter with all the big guns. Like that explains why he dropped the rocket launcher off the Jill
Right.
at the end. But he loaded up all the big guns because he was planning on going into steamrolling the mansion. He wasn't planning on Brad Vickers fucking chicken hearting out. And so it was like, God damn it, no, I'm stranded here. That's just hilarious. He was just gonna go in like fucking Rambo and just mulch everything, but he's it's just, oh, he was not expecting Brad to take off at the loot. Yeah, but
Oh.
yeah, and I talk about in '97. If you like look below that, it says who really created Resident Evil. Like when in the original draft, our characters were going to be cyborgs. It's just,
Oh.
yeah, um, Kenichi Iwao, the guy who wrote the original script. Yeah, because we were watching Remedy play some Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta earlier, and
Yeah.
how like there's like it's like almost scripted action sequences, but then too much story with Metal Gear. It was kind of like him, like so Kojima and yeah, I also Shigai Tensei,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you want about?
Shinji Mikami. They're
Mhm.
like opposites, I guess, because Shinji he always put like gameplay themes first, and
Mm.
Capcom kept getting on his ass about like, hey, when are you gonna turn into story and script? Um, so basically, there's this other guy who was on the dev team named Kenichi, who's very enthusiastic about the story and wrote it, and he was really adamant about our characters being cyborgs, even though the dev team were like, okay,
Mm.
cyborgs for the zombies isn't that scary. Um, but he was so nice and enthusiastic and stuff that he was kind of like becoming like the star member of the dev team. And so Shinji
Right.
got jealous and had the guy fired. And yeah, uses connections to have him like transferred to Square Enix. Yeah, so
That's evil.
yeah, and
Resident Evil.
hello. And he even had the nerve to like shake his hand the way I'd say, "I'm sorry, you deserve better." And if you when you watch the video, I even did a quick little parody of Two's slugs talking at a Capcom water cooler. Yeah, like we should be best friends. Yes, it will, best friends. Like, if you dare outshine me in any way, I'll destroy everything you love. What?
Cruel, cruel betrayal.
But yeah, the movie scripts like in the original like movie like Wesker is like starts off in an insane asylum and
Oh.
yeah they pull him out of there to go hire the steam and George A. Romero's script like Chris is a fucking gardener and Native American um
Huh.
and let's see here I can't remember I think he's dating Jill or Ada in that version it's gonna be a it's gonna be a fascinating and long review. But like,
It's definitely would have been an interesting movie.
oh yeah,
I don't know how Resident Evil it would have been.
I'm not sure because I think he liked it and stuff. But also a big complaint too is
Mm.
that apparently Romero's script was too violent. Um,
Oh.
yeah, yeah, like NC-17, like gore and stuff like so. Makes you curious.
You know, I did notice that
Yeah.
the Resident Evil movie, the first one, it did have gore, but it almost feels like it wasn't too extreme by today's state. Like in a post Saw world,
Yeah.
it seems like a normal amount of horror movie gore, you know?
Isn't the first Resident Evil movie the one where a guy gets diced by lasers?
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Quite
Quite possibly one of the best scenes of the movie.
All through that sentence where you're like, it wasn't really gory. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, make no mistake, there is gore, but like, other than like that moment or like here or there, there's like, oh, there's some blood going into a freaky thing in a tube.
I do agree. It's not a very
It's-
gory movie.
Yeah, like
most of the
nowadays,
even that with the guy getting diced by
really
lasers,
bad stuff.
the camera focuses away from it when he's like falling apart.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get what you mean.
Oh man, like yeah, you don't see the first zombie till 38 minutes in.
Yeah, that was the other thing that it was like. There's a lot of setup. It's like a whole lot of like SWAT team stuff, and it's like, okay.
And what's happening with this Alice girl?
Yeah,
where's the zombies? Can you introduce these characters? Give us their names.
Yeah, they basically spent the whole budget on like maybe some zombie makeup. They bought some SWAT gear and a lot of transparent glass. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I think the Romero script would have been more expensive too, because he was included in all of the boss fights. Yeah, where like they only had like one liquor in the official movie. So
yeah. That's where it always gets you, is like time constraints and budgets. Like it's never what you want it to be.
But hey, at least they had Michelle Rodriguez doing her neck click as a zombie.
Oh, Michelle.
Is she the one who played?
She can make any movie watchable.
Is she the one who played the like badass girl character?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. She was also in the Dungeons and Dragons movie as the Barbarian.
She was pretty decent.
Oh, was she?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a while since I saw Honor Among Thieves. I didn't connect that was her.
Oh yeah. Apparently
Yeah. She was also in the first Blood Rain movie. And I say first, people forget there were 3 of those movies. It was a trilogy.
3.5.
Haven't played the games, haven't seen the movies, but I am kind of curious.
The movies are made by Uwe Boll.
Yeah.
Who?
The infamous Uwe Boll. So Uwe Boll is a German film director who
already off to a good start.
Not exclusively. He's most well known for making movies of video games. He's made Blood Rain. He's made Far Cry. He's made
Glow in the Dark.
Is he the one who did House of the Dead? Yes, I have heard of this guy.
And I honestly, his movies are a guilty pleasure of mine.
Understandable.
But the best movie he's ever made was of Postal. Was specifically Postal 2, but the movie is just called Postal because it's the first
Postal movie is also a thing.
It's genuinely really good. I don't know if I can recommend it to anyone.
Oh no.
But I've mentioned in the past, possibly on this podcast, that I have a very close familial connection to Postal. My uncle is vice president of development, I think.
Now, was Uwe Boll the guy who did the Dead or Alive movie?
I don't think he did.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know about
House
that
of the
one.
Dead, but not Dead or Alive.
He did House of the Dead. He did Far Cry. He might have done Alone in the Dark. I'm not sure. He did. Okay. But yeah. Like he appears as himself in the Postal movie, directly making fun of himself. He's like, there's a rumor that my movies are funded with Nazi gold, and what can I say? It's true, but someone had to do something with the money.
Yeah.
And then he gets shot. He gets shot in the crotch. But yeah, there was a there was an Uwe Boll trilogy of movies of Blood Rain.
Yeah.
He always he doesn't make good movies, but he does always do some sort of interesting experiment in the realms of like how do you make a video game movie. Like he puts in first person segments in in his House of the Dead movie, he puts in footage from the video games as scene transitions. Like it's always something that is
did get an
dumb,
experimental.
but it feels at least like interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And I remember like he told this funny story in the Blood Rain commentary where they do this scene where it's a big old bloody battle that happens like on the grounds of a church. And there was like a wedding that was scheduled at that church that morning. And he's like, "Don't worry, we'll have it all cleaned up beforehand." And it was not. Morning came, there was blood and mud everywhere. And not only was the couple upset, but Uwe Boll actually took the groom aside. It's like he was just trying to convince him not to marry her because she was all fat and ugly, according to him. Yeah.
What an asshole!
Yeah, ruined her day and caused a divorce or not even marriage. But yeah, he's a class act, and I would say like Blood Rain was like one of my favorite characters growing up too. So it's like, oh, the fact that it was in his hands probably ruined the
Wait,
yeah, what?
I gotta
Blood
say
Rain's the name of the character?
Yeah, she goes by Blood or Rain, but codename Blood Rain.
Rain.
But yeah, Blood Rain.
Rayne. That's her name, and Blood because she's half vampire. She's like Blade, but like a sexy lady instead of a sexy man.
Yeah.
I mean, you have my fucking attention.
She's nymphomaniac.
I gotta say,
hump her victims that she feeds.
A lot
them.
of I've seen a lot of like videos with people ripping into the Blood Rain, the first Blood Rain movie, but a lot of their complaints about it aren't really valid because they are literally things from the game. Like, why does water hurt her? I thought only holy water hurt vampires. When that was a mechanic in the game,
regular
that
water
all water hurts her until she gets a special item from a boss that makes her immune to water.
So actually, I made this thumbnail from an old news podcast. Because last year, he's like, I forget what video game it was, but he's like, I'll make a movie for that game, and he's trying to start a Kickstarter, and he didn't even make $100. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody wants him to make any more movies.
And the owner of the game's like, he can't just legally say I'm gonna make a movie of my video game franchise. I
do remember he was trying for a long time to get the rights to make a Mortal Kombat movie, and the public the response from the rights holders was I don't know which entity that was we have oh no wait was it might not have been Mortal Kombat, it might have been World of Warcraft. I think it was World of Warcraft, and they were like, we have no plans to sell the rights to make a movie of this franchise, and especially not to you.
Yeah, finally people woke up.
Which is funny because it did end up getting a movie.
I wish we had a fact checker. It did end up getting a movie. It did, yeah. I wish we had a fact checker because sometimes I'll say stuff and then later I'll be like, wait, that was wrong.
Yeah, apparently the internet, you're not supposed to be accurate,
it's a podcast. We're kind of just...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of just chatting here. It's not... Everything comes with a disclaimer. This is all based on what we have in our heads.
Like, there's some things
none of us are experts except for Tilly's working on becoming a Resident Evil expert.
Oh yeah, there's some things I talk about in the news.
If you in the audience if you in the audience knows that I was talking out of my ass about anything that I've said, please correct us in the comments.
I haven't.
Leave a comment, like and subscribe, and hit that bell.
Yeah, I haven't thought
Sorry.
about.
Did all the buttons light up? Did all the buttons light up, guys?
Exactly.
But I haven't thought about like just intentionally putting like at least like one sentence worth of misinformation in every review. Like, and then the part where Barry fucking dies, is just tragic.
You have to figure out what we're lying about.
Yeah. It's like, but that's only if you unlock Jill's golden outfit, but you gotta beat the game on, on the hardest difficulty in 50 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You'll know you're on the right track if you get the secret cutscene where Chris shits himself.
Yeah, if you beat it under 3 hours, you get the rocket launcher. If you beat it under 2 hours, you get the anti-scene.
I mean, they got the tentacle plant.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Oh, man. Like, there's so many porn ideas in that original Resident Evil.
Bad news, Jill's not the part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Listen, 40-minute extended sex scene between Wesker and Chris.
I mean, if you beat the game in under 2 hours, you probably earned it.
Yeah.
That's one of my next reviews compared to 2 hours. Because not only do we have those two books, but there's another book that never got like an audiobook treatment called Biohazard: The Wicked North Sea. Which I think this book was it was part of like a lore contest sort of thing where like people could submit basically fan fiction and it would be canonized. And so this was the first of 3 novels.
Blank check like that.
Yeah. And so like nobody talks about this, so I wonder why. And then I have in addition to those 3 novels and 3 audio dramas, I got 2 whole comic book series. Relatively short one, I think. Like the official comic book magazine, which is I think 6 episodes, 6 issues. But then I have this pretty much a Chinese ran RE2 comic book series that's over 45 issues. Oh, and I gotta summarize this shit.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
There's just so much content.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Thankfully, your parts are like only like 2 minutes long, so.
I will try to make it entertaining. I'll do your script justice.
Nice. Oh yeah, I'm burning on it too.
She's holding us captive, making us work for her.
Please, don't make me play Gamecom Resident Evil 2! Please!
That was not my idea. I just said you talk.
No, I brought this upon myself. Yeah. You only wanted me to talk about it, but listen.
You didn't make her do it. It's like an animal chewing off their leg when they're in captivity.
I don't want to be an uninformed mouthpiece. I want to at least have shared in the suffering.
I am morbidly curious about this game.
I have a link to where you can play it on the Internet Archive.
You posted it.
Yeah. Give it a look. Check it out. It's it's better. I was trash talking it earlier. It is better than it has any right to be. They should not have been able to make it as good as it is.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what?
I mean, I imagine Capcom was putting in their own quality control.
Honestly, I think what they should have done was like made it like one of those little mini game in one of the main games. Yeah, you just find like a discarded game on the floor and you boot it up and play it.
What an Easter egg!
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, like putting Zork in one of the Call of Duty games. That kind of thing.
It was the original Black Ops, I believe.
Yes. But yeah, like I feel like it should have been a top-down game, like Gaiden. That would have worked very well on the console. It has a fully functional like map as well. That's like pretty good. Weirdly. The UI is really nifty. Like they've recreated the inventory screen really well. Um the fact that the controls are still tank controls despite that not really making sense for the console is so funny to me.
So
Oh.
kind of reminds me of that canceled RE1 Game Boy game that was.
Mm.
Can't remember
I
what it's
keep
called.
thinking
Was
about
canceled?
that.
I thought that was a official release.
No, it got
No,
cancelled.
yeah, it got canceled. It was pretty
Hmm.
close. I think I talked about that in '99.
I know
You
Silent Hill had a Game Boy game.
You can
Yep,
get
I streamed that.
Silent Hill had a Game Boy game.
It was
I didn't
visual
even
novel.
know
Game
that.
Boy,
I'm a huge
Game Boy
Silent
Color.
Hill fan.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I streamed that. It was a visual novel. I didn't stream, but essentially,
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it.
yeah, it's like a kind of like a choose your own adventure type of visual novel of the first game. But additionally, there's also a Sybil point of view playthrough that I'm curious about. And
Oh.
I'm not sure if like someone like didn't complete it, but there was also a alleged third original character.
I
Oh,
was
Sybil,
very
was that
sad.
the cop?
Yeah,
Yes, I was
Gotcha.
very sad that she didn't return in later games, or at least hasn't yet.
yeah,
Um,
she's like Billy. Yeah, like who knows where she's up to. She probably got on her bike and rode away from Silent Hill. Like fuck this. Yeah.
yeah, it's like I'm going back to what was it, Brahms that she's from? I don't remember
That's not
the
far
name of
enough.
the next town.
Yeah,
Turns
Brahms.
out she was an illusion of the town the whole time.
Oh my god!
Let's see. But yeah, we're gonna have her play like kind of like a it shows off
Yes.
all the events, live action events that happened of Resident Evil. Like in 1998, they threw a little Resident Evil theme park. So
Mhm.
I have in my possession now the Resident Evil game leaked build of the Game Boy Color version
nice.
of Resident
Nice.
Evil 1,
That was fast.
which has been bug fixed by the community.
That was really
Fuck
fast.
yeah.
Oh, it's like
Yeah, I love the immediateness of that was the thing. Oh, really? Download.
Yeah. Like I'm going on my retro game site right now. It's I'm yeah, it's anonymity, obscurity helps these websites not to get taken down, so I'm not gonna broadcast all about it.
Yep.
People will be able to find it if they search for long enough, probably. It's one of those websites that has a version where you can just read about the sites, but if you make an account, then you get access to a different identical website where you can download them. It's but the best thing about it is there's a lot of ROM hacks and leaked builds and like just original homebrew games on there as well. Like it's not just old abandoned games. It's also other stuff.
Sounds pretty sick.
Like people are still making like NES and PS1
Oh yeah,
games
there's
and stuff and putting them on
there's like
here.
a whole homebrew scene. They're like releasing physical cartridges.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that's one thing I like about this. Because I'm just doing like kind of like a historical, just everything that came out in that year. So like, we got comics, we got freaking obscure references. We got the original scripts of certain sayings. Hell, I even found like the horror movie short that inspired the hallucination build of RE4. You know, and then
Oh, cool.
these obscure ass fucking like Resident Evil mobile phone games from the early 2000s.
This is that is crazy expansive. That
Yeah.
game, this series really took off.
Yeah, that's why it's like there's literally as they say, content for every single year. So there's only like say if I finish this whole Resident Evil
Yep.
saying there's only like maybe like 5, 6 other franchises that actually can say they have content for every year. like maybe like Mario,
Yeah.
Sonic, Final Fantasy, and
Call of
well,
Duty.
technically, yeah, but I'm not interested.
Yeah. FIFA, any sports game.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, we understand what you meant.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, 'cause Call of Duty technically would count. Here's the rest of them. Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Star Wars, Gundam. Let's see, here. Assassin's Creed.
Mm,
That one's
Well, I
fun.
mean, yeah, like
yeah.
Uh,
look at Pokemon and Star Wars, absolutely.
yeah, like because
Especially now that they're owned by Disney.
if it's
Star
not
Wars,
a
at least.
movie, then it's a video game. If not, it's a freaking I don't know. But
And there's always comic books.
Retro
oh, yeah,
styled lunchbox.
novels.
It's
Yeah. But
There's
yeah, like,
always comic books.
and if you want to kind of count Persona slash Shin Megami Tensei, could sort of count.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wider Umbrella franchise.
But yeah.
Umbrella.
But yeah, that's like those are like the like kind of like the only 10 that actually have something that came out consistently. Where it's like you can't say that about say Silent Hill or a few other popular franchises like Zelda. Like Zelda only has a one game every
Yeah.
couple of years.
Yeah, with Zelda they wait until they think they could actually make a good game before they bother.
Yeah. I actually got a very ambitious project I might try if I review Zelda at some point. Because I had a irrational fear back then of the cuckoos. So I might actually do like a little like
I mean,
what's up?
yeah, they're kind of a fucking menace.
Yeah.
A force to be reckoned with. I don't entirely blame you.
Yeah,
They're
so I
kinda
might
kooky.
actually do like animated scenes and stuff of me and the slugs versus the cuckoo army. uh, let's see, and as we talked about Co Country, but I work on that review, and that is a beautiful game, especially if you love the PS1 and FF7 aesthetic. And so have y'all played it?
I have played
I have not played it
some
yet.
of Crow Country.
Still saving it for stream.
I was streaming it actually, but things happened and I had to stop for a bit, and then I just never got back to it. But I was deeply enjoying what I was experiencing so far. I love the sort of weird style of the game. It feels kind of like everything's made of like children's toys, but like what was that sort of
Yeah.
knockoff of Lego that had more like humanoid shaped characters?
Roblox?
I can't remember. Maybe.
Wait, shit.
Had the characters with the round
When you say
heads.
knockoff of Lego, do you mean like Mega Blocks?
I mean, I'm specifically thinking of one that had human characters.
Because
I can't.
Are you
It
thinking
might be Mega Blocks, but
Playmobil?
I don't remember. Playmobil.
Like, was an
Playmobil's what
actual?
I'm thinking of.
Okay, that's why I was asking if it like was an actual building block system. Because Playmobil is basically just like kind of like a doll thing.
Yeah.
Like
I was thinking
stylized
of
dolls.
Playmobil. I don't know why. I don't know why I associate. I
Well,
don't know
I mean,
why I associate Playmobil with Lego,
actually-
but I think their feet had the grooves
I think it's
in them.
because Playmobil had a movie release and people compared it to the Lego movie.
Oh, I never even heard of the Playmobil movie.
As I was saying, probably do Lego game marathon at some point.
I definitely heard about it like around the time of it was coming out and never again. So
And but that's
definitely heard it wasn't that great.
yeah, also like yeah, one of the reasons I kind of like stopped from full-time streaming is just it wasn't just me getting in my own way, but also as y'all saw in my updates, life kept getting in my way. Like every month something bad was happening. Yeah.
It's always how it happens.
You know, the beats start coming and they don't stop coming.
Right.
Oh.
So yeah, eventually it just kind of fucks me with me head.
Life is what happens when you're making other plans.
Hopefully it's not a cactus plant because those things hurt. Like like last week, freaking my doorknob broke. I was locked in my room.
Oh no!
And
All right, you posted
oof,
about that.
yeah, freaking. So it's like I'm trying to I look up every YouTube video fits. None are working, or I'm on the wrong side of the door. You know, and so at first I tried like removing the window AC unit to just climb out of my window, but a cactus plant has just grown right underneath my window. I'm like, not quite worth it. So it was either
Lord.
wake my cousin up because he wasn't going to wake up for another 5 hours. Yeah, and I had to go to the bathroom. And
Yeah.
that or call the fire department. So it's like so I have it. Luckily he woke up for me. So um oh yeah, and I also looked at the Illy Bowl. I just saw the postal shirt like, oh that's right, he wanted to make another Postal movie
Hmm.
Oh.
in 2024. So it's like
Right. I mean, I would let him have another crack at Postal.
yeah. But yeah, it's like me saying like, hey, y'all donate to my Kickstarter. I'm just gonna make a Mega Man movie. You know,
Yeah.
no, I
I
haven't
mean,
Oh.
talked to
I
Capcom. So,
I mean,
I know if I
there was a time in my life where a friend of mine had convinced me that we were going to make a spiritual successor to Spyro, and I brought this up to like an industry guy at a an expo.
yeah.
And he was like, you want my genuine advice? Don't call it a spiritual successor.
oh, okay. Yeah,
because
because then
because you weren't
you have to
involved.
live up to it.
Well, also it's like were any of you on the team involved with the originals? No.
Yeah.
Don't call it that. Which was fantastic advice.
It's just like, hey, I'm gonna make a South Park movie on my own. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe just
just as
say
I felt like
inspired
it.
by.
Yeah, like you can be inspired by things. It's okay. It doesn't have to actually be the thing.
Why does this letter say cease and desist?
Hmm.
Oh man. Oh yeah, it's like, and speaking of podcasts that I was talking about, like, should we do an anime club? Yeah, and
Yeah, I'm
I
down for that.
I even picked out a nice name and stuff, and a method of how to go about things. And that's also I noticed
Hmm.
something about my undiagnosed attention disorder, where
You're
I
starting all these different clubs.
that and don't make fun of me, but I noticed I can't really do subtitle anime. Um, yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I like maybe a few years ago I could watch a sub version. I just like I need to be able to look away, check messages like for 2 seconds, you
Yeah.
know?
yeah,
I can sometimes subs are fine for me. A lot of times if the dub is good enough, I will take the dub so that I don't have to be looking at the screen 24/7.
Exactly.
yeah. At first I always be like, it's your native language. Why are y'all, being purist in some form? And then
Yeah, like I can appreciate that the delivery is great in the original. I don't speak the language.
but
It's
yeah, I
I
noticed.
compromise.
speak enough. I speak just enough Japanese to not usually, often be able to tell when the subtitles aren't accurate, but not enough to actually converse with anyone in Japanese.
And so I noticed like I only do subtitle anime if like watch it on my phone at night in bed, when everything else is dark. So because I'm trying to like do it in my
Mm,
work break room eating lunch. But yeah, I find my eyes just darting around the break room, and oh no, I missed half the conversation.
yep.
So yeah, like
Yep.
it's gotta be like the only thing I can like look at. Um,
Yeah, attention spans are one hell of a barrier to entry.
yeah. Do y'all really think I'm doing too much?
Do you what?
Do y'all really think I'm taking on too much?
Oh yeah.
Do we think you're taking on too much? I mean, yeah, it's I mean, I would definitely be calling the pot calling the kettle black because I when I was first getting into D&D, I was definitely kind of running myself thin. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I want to run shot this day, and I'm gonna run these games, and it's like nowadays I understand. Oh, okay, maybe just like 2-3 games,
Yeah,
and then wait until I get into something else.
I was for a long time in I think at the maximum I was in 8 different D&D games running concurrently.
Wow.
I wasn't DMing any of them, but still.
It definitely
Oh shit, wrong character.
I I
Yeah.
will say if you want to do that many, go for it, but don't be surprised if a couple of them are going to peter out as you kind of adjust to figure out
Yeah.
what you actually have the time and energy
Yeah.
to do.
I know it's one thing. I'm very trial and error type person. Like I'll see if it works out and stuff. Like
Yes,
even with
yes.
this YouTube thing,
Mhm.
like maybe like around say December, I should know whether or not this is working out. But it's like because
Yeah.
oftentimes too, I had that knee jerk reaction like, okay, it's not working out perfectly or something like that. The outcome.
Yeah.
So like just go back to the comfort, the devil I know, you know. So like no,
It's
just
like
be
you
patient.
have to define it yourself. It's
Yeah.
like, what would you consider working out?
Yeah, and also it's like you just gotta
I'm
let you just get good at stuff, you know. Like I'm actually learned a lot of editing tricks and stuff along the way and whatnot, and even how to be a director. Like, okay, apparently Tito cannot read lines, and
I
Bear has
just
a timing problem, so
yeah.
I learned to be a better director at this as well.
I mean, I can't promise anything, but I've taken some acting classes, so
Yeah.
maybe I can help direct sometime if you need it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
But yeah, it's like,
I have been a stage actor basically my entire life.
oh, nice.
Yeah. I
I
mean, that's kind of why I'm a streamer. It's like, okay, gaming is my
yeah,
hobby, and I've kind of
Yeah.
practiced being an entertainer. Might as well stream.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I every now and again I'll have to take hiatuses from streaming, and that's usually because
Oh, sure.
I'm on stage every night
Yeah.
for like a week
Entirely fair.
or like 2 weeks. Like 1 week of dress rehearsals, 1 week of performance, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
two
like you
week
gotta rest your brain,
hiatus.
you gotta rest your voice.
And
Also, it's just my usual streaming time is at the same time as I would be performing.
Yeah, true.
you're not sure
It's
for
the
somebody.
evening slot.
And so like yeah, I was very adamant with my audience. It's like, you sure you just don't want me to stick with streaming? Cause it's a win-win for me, really. And they're like, no, you let you cook. I'm like, okay, I'll give this a shot. Yeah.
But yeah,
See,
no. When I say you're taking on too much,
yeah,
I'm still fully convinced that you can handle it.
yeah. Because there's more I probably ever wanted to do, but I'm like logistically I can't. Because if I'm gonna add on anything, I need to like find time to exercise more. Because I'm
Mm,
losing the feeling in my hand. You know, so I need to strengthen the muscles. Um, because I would love to have time just
It's
for
just
more
like
reading or something like that, or this or that. You know?
true.
Yeah.
It's
But
just like you need to understand burnout is very easy to fall into with
yeah.
ADHD.
hmm
Yeah, I also noticed too. That's like real in life. People have like made time for three things. Now, if you have a job, that's already one time consumption. If you have a family, that's two. So
Yeah.
you would have only one hobby at that point. So
Mm.
you know, there's no yeah. There's so I've been thinking of like the logistics of having hobbies and and whatnot in productions. Let's see here. Like I would have loved to have done like more stuff like especially like the lewd tubing scene or like with the feminism scene.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
like I remember one point, this was years ago before Tilly, but I actually had a different podcast like 5 days a week, Monday through Friday was a different show. Um, yeah, so Mondays was the Marvel DC comic show where I'll just keep up with like the animations and whatever like Batman movie or whatever. And then Tuesday we were reviewing anime. Wednesday was like fancy sci-fi, like Star Wars, the Warhammer. Thursday talked about the Rosslyn. and then Friday was video games. And my God, like that was basically so too much to intake that I literally I actually had to write stuff down because people were like, "It sounds like you're reading off a script." Like I technically am because none of it was able to settle in my brain because there was just too much information.
Yeah, you've got to
Yeah.
like order
Yeah,
it somehow.
yeah, like because
Like
I
I do have.
Or you become the SpongeBob. We threw out their name.
yeah, like I watched like
Yeah.
10 shows, so it's like I can't recall what show that scene is from. It's like there was just too much information.
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
Like I need a script generally because if I babble as I do in these podcasts, I will end up if I'm not interrupted. So it's a good thing I have you two here. I will just tangent and tangent and tangent and tangent because and completely. I will start with an idea in my head of what I'm supposed to say, and I will attempt to build my way up to that point, and I will just never get there.
Oh yeah, like I've
So happy to help.
yeah, like I love to just talk off the cuff, but I notice I say and stuff like that too many times, so it's not it's not artistic enough. And then so I script it, but then I realized
That is
I need to record
that.
my line reads in like 2 3 sentences at a time. So otherwise I will have an
Mm.
outtake and then that would take forever if I try to like read like eight line paragraph. So I got
Ah, yes.
so I
That
basically gotta space out all the
that is one thing
sentences.
I notice.
Mm.
Yeah, that is one thing I notice about like being a streamer is you just become so much more self-conscious about like all your speech patterns is like, okay, wait, I'm not being entertaining. How do I like
Yeah,
it definitely like it's kind of the wall between like what do I do to give commentary and what it was just like okay this doesn't require me to talk all the time.
yeah. Because as a streamer, you're
Mhm.
trained to not be silent.
Yeah, which is kind of part of the good thing about being a let's play streamer is like sometimes you can just let the game talk, like not even in a cutscene. Sometimes you can just experience it, the atmosphere.
I said that's one thing too. It's like I kind of feel like I gotta train myself just to be a reactor. Because
Mhm.
I'm not used to even though I'm good at improv, like especially like with stuff that cutscenes I never seen before. But also I'm not used to
Yeah.
jibber jabbering while they're jibber jabbering and stuff like that. Oh man.
Yeah, improv is definitely a whole lot easier when you have someone to bounce off of.
Yeah.
As you're saying, yeah, 'cause I'm just having fun, like yanking y'all into like reaction videos. But
Mhm.
what's weird is my audience doesn't really like it when I have other people on stream. Like they prefer solo Tilly experience. That's what gets the views.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Now if it's a big game like I think a Mario Kart game where like 8 people on the call, I'll just clam up,
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
if it's yeah like this like say like 2 to 5 people, yeah, then it's more balanced and but yeah, people just want the
Yeah.
pure Tilly experience. Yeah.
I do like to have you know 1 to 3 other people on while I'm streaming. It's like in my Discord, I've got essentially uh an open mic policy.
Yeah.
Um, anyone who has a role that I've assigned can just hop
Yeah.
straight into the chat. And I like people to drop in and out. It gives me someone to bounce off of. It's makes me feel less lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
there's 2 types of streamers. There's like the part of the team streamers, and then you got the solos, which is more like that direct chatter to streamer experience. Because even I
mhm.
prefer like coming onto a stream where it's just the streamer, so I can talk directly to you. Yeah, that's also I can't be in a
Yeah.
streamer that has like over like 200 viewers, and my comment gets lost in the sauce. You know.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think
why
it
is
definitely
Iron
like
Mouse not responding to me? Rude. Yeah.
That's why you send the super chats. You gotta donate to actually get your message heard.
Yeah, that's
It's
how
pay
they,
to win,
that's
Tilly.
the incentive. That's how that's the incentive. You want to be seen, you got to show the green.
Yes.
But yeah, like having too many people, we cut each other off enough. I can't imagine the chaos of having like 8 people at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like some of my friends who come in on my streams have a severe issue of diarrhea of the mouth.
Yeah.
I will sometimes have to sit there and wait for a good long while before I'm able to like read out a note that I've picked up in a game or something. And it's like they know. They like they're always telling me like, "Hey, tell me to shut up next time."
Yeah. Yeah, like oftentimes like I semi vet people before I even like let them into the inner circle or something like that. Like you two in this Discord. Yeah, it's
Hey.
like because I know there's some people who are like just have no filter, or just say something stupid or he's dumb, even though they're like ride or die viewers, but and I guess I got still some people who be on this podcast who just they talk over everyone and and it's like they still think it's okay too, like they got like main character syndrome or something. Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, I definitely like with the talking over each other in like trying to remember. Okay, what was I gonna say? I definitely feel self-conscious. And have you ever heard that quotation? People never listen; they're just waiting for their turn to speak. I feel like subconsciously relevant of that. It's like, oh, I'm doing this, aren't I? Aren't I?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I'm a bad person.
I'm always like, well, the thing is, it's like, I'm waiting for the opportunity to say something, and then the subject will change.
Yeah.
I often find myself accidentally cutting across people. As I mentioned in a previous one of these,
Yes.
I find it really hard to find the gaps.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing, reiterating old points. You get self-conscious about that. It's like, I'm adding nothing to the conversation.
Yeah, I sort of like, I guess I call it like kind of like cutting a wedge in there, like edging into the conversation. Like I'll go like and then I was like, so yeah, kind of like when you put your quarter on the arcade machine. Like I'm next.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just let me make a quick joke, and then you can get back to your dialogue.
Of course,
or monologue in your case.
Us fellow D&D players know a lot about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say earlier so I mentioned that at one point I was in 8 D&D games.
Yeah.
I just sat here and counted. I'm actually currently in 5 D&D games and 1 Pathfinder game.
I mean, I think I'm in like 2 games and running 1.
Nice.
I think
at least I'm not running any, because then that would be even more of a commitment.
Yeah, like the
and like 2 of the games are also play by post, so it like asymmetric play by post, so we don't have to like worry too much about scheduling. Which I would definitely recommend if you are like everyone talks about. Oh, D&D, the biggest boss is scheduling. Asymmetric play by post can work if you know how to do it.
That's such an interesting. I don't even know how that would work. I'll have to look into it later.
I mean, I could definitely drop some tips. It's like kind of you do kind of have to adjust, but there's pros and cons.
Yeah, like I imagine it's a very different. It's just very different.
It is very different, but I find it works better for like actual RP. Because like when you do like a session, you're kind of like, okay, we have limited session time. Let's not fiddle around too much. So you kind of just focus on the game. But with asymmetric play by post, it's like, okay, I can actually sit down and write my character's dialogue, stuff like that.
Yeah, I can see the appeal.
Anyway, tangents. Back to horror.
Tangents. Yeah, by the way, this is a horror podcast. Um,
Have we
have
mentioned we all have ADHD?
yeah.
Other than the 5 times we've already said that.
Oh. So has anyone played any horror games lately?
I have. I just finished Walking Dead over the weekend, or Walking Dead season 2.
Oh, nice. God, I haven't played that well,
Yes, it
I played
is.
that a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. It is a good series, but also it's like very Walking Dead in that like it's definitely kind of feels like a man is the real monster kind of thing a lot of the time.
Yeah, that is
Like
pretty much the baseline story being told in The Walking Dead.
yeah, it is just a constant roller coaster of building you up just to tear you down, build you up, tear you down.
I did have to stop. Uh, well, I waited a long time to watch the TV series until there was 5 full seasons of it out, and then I binged it all very quickly, and then I had to wait
Yeah.
so long for season 6 to drop that I lost interest, and then I found out they killed my favorite character in like episode 1
Oh
of
yeah,
that
this
season, so I doubly had no
I
reason to
definitely
go
heard
back and
about a
watch it.
character's death.
Yeah.
Like I thought the show was fucking fantastic in like the first
Hmm.
2-3 seasons, but
Yeah.
it just got so grimdark, and I was just like, this is so miserable. And also, I got spoiled that this character I really like. I won't say who to spoil it for other people,
Mm.
just in case. But like this character I like, I already know they're gonna die, so it's like I don't feel like it's worth the investment anymore. But like The
Yeah.
Walking Dead, I don't know what it is about Telltale games. I know what they do. They love to like make you feel judged no matter what choice you pick, and it's like you're gonna end
Yeah.
up basically along the same time. But I also like I kind of get the appeal. Like it's
Yeah.
like okay, compared to other people, what choice would you make? Why would you make that choice? It's like I definitely get it. It hooks me a lot more than the TV show.
Yes. It definitely helps the experience that they show you the proportion of who picked
Mhm.
what. It's like an advanced version of, those the push the button game where it's
Yeah,
literally
like would you
just
or would you not?
here's a choice. Which one do you pick? And then it tells you how many people pick the same one. It's just that, but with more game added,
Yeah.
which is not
Yeah,
a bad thing.
I was gonna say like
go ahead.
the that's kind of one reason why you would watch a Telltale play for like what decisions will my favorite streamer pick,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and let's see. Like that's one of the things I'm actually gonna do play for the entire like Dark Pictures anthology at some point soon.
Mm.
I want to tackle that before I tackle Silent Hill, because Silent Hill, even though it
Oh,
doesn't,
Dark Pictures Anthology,
yeah,
is that
Until
like the
Dawn's,
games that are kind of like playable movies?
yeah,
Until
Yeah.
Dawn, that's the name.
yeah,
Until Dawn's the first one, I want to say.
yep, started.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
I wasn't sure of myself then. I was like, wait, did they do another one before Until Dawn? I can't remember.
But if you count like the spin-offs and the Dark Pictures and the movie, that's 10 reviews in one right there. But I definitely want to tackle it before I tackled Silent Hill because I'm gonna have to be respectful of that series because that one's got some fans.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you're gonna want some experience under your belt.
I'd say at least it's not as media every year like Resident Evil. But it's kind of
Mm.
Konami's fault though. But,
Yeah.
still a lot of projects on that one. Oh yeah, those obscure ass Silent Hill mobile games. So,
Wait,
I was what?
multiple mobile games?
yeah, like Silent
Like
Hill
games for
Orphan.
phone mobile?
Yes. Yep. Oh, it got Silent Hill
Oh
Orphan or
goodness.
something. But not great. This is...
Oh.
And then there was that fucking... Oh yeah, let me look it up real quick. You probably...
I
Uh,
haven't actually heard about any of the mobile games.
let's see here.
Yeah, that is news to me.
Yeah, Silent Hill 3
I'm not
mobile,
surprised
Silent
that
Hill Orphan.
Konami is money hungry.
I typed into Google Silent Hill mobile gut, and one of the first results filling in is Silent Hill mobile game 2006
Yeah, there's basically
specifically.
around circle around Silent Hill 3. Um, but Silent Hill Ascension is one I'm kind of like more like I don't know. That one's gonna be interesting.
Hmm.
You know Ascension?
I've heard. I've. I'm thinking of God of War. I'm sorry. I've not heard of Silent Hill Ascension.
What?
Okay. Now
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
quick pause there, but one thing about like these Telltale style games, because there's a few that still come out nowadays, but now they got that feature
Mhm.
where like the viewers can vote and pick the decision for you, you know, which does sound like it leads
Ah,
to some chaos, right?
Hmm?
But it's also like, hey, it's my first playthrough. Let me
Is
make
that
my own
like Twitch
choices.
integration?
Yeah, kind of
oh,
like there's a game called As Dusk Falls, which is a pretty decent game. But yeah, you can have like a Twitch kind of vote the outcome. Like, oh, then what's the point of me playing it for my first time? You know, it just
yeah.
press
Yeah,
the
that
button.
seems like an odd thing.
Yeah,
An
uh,
interactive horror television series.
but yeah, the Dark Pictures also has that feature as well. Anyway, Silent Hill
Mm.
Ascension. Oh boy, so this was I think it was filmed live after cutscenes, kind of like a full motion video type of game. And but it was they're letting the Twitch viewer. Yeah, I think they were playing like the episodes live on Twitch, and they're letting the Twitch viewers pick the the choose your adventure voting outcome. Um, and everyone decided to be an internet troll, and they literally kept choosing the
Of
Oh,
course.
worst outcomes possible. So no characters were likable, and all the outcomes were
You can't
horrible.
trust
And yet that was
you
all
can't
okay.
trust chat. They all always troll.
yeah, because
I'm
they see
looking at it.
yeah, that was gonna be the canon story. So now what we're left with is like the most badly written Silent Hill ever. Thanks to
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm looking at screenshots from it. It does seem to have been CG, not live action.
Ah.
It looks like a Dark Pictures game.
Yeah.
Yeah, just looking at it, that like gray tone color scheme. I'm
But,
serious.
but yeah,
What the fuck is this
It
game
was
show?
by Bad Robot Games.
remember, folks, fans are not professional writers.
Yeah. And fans, if you give if you give the anonymous peoples of the internet voting over how things go, they are gonna troll.
Like that.
As we, I
Yeah.
mean, Twitch plays Pokemon. They somehow got through it eventually, but it took a lot longer than it should have done because people were trolling.
Yeah, like that's like letting AI generate your scripts, you know? It's gonna be bad. Oh man.
I love democracy.
That's just oh yeah, so yeah, there's Silent Hill Orphan Trilogy on mobile. Silent Hill The Escape. Let's see here. Anything else? Okay. Just Silent Hill mobile game. Yeah. So there's 4 or 5 phone games from back in the day.
Hmm.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about kind of when we were discussing the Gamecom. I thought you were talking like it should have been top down. Um,
Yeah.
there's this wonderful game that came out like I think like this last year called "You Will Die Here Tonight," which is a Resident Evil clone.
Oh.
But it's kind of like reminds me a bit of Resident Evil Gaiden. But it looks
Cool.
good, and yeah, it's the story's very inspired by Resident Evil. Um, so I was
You'll
just
Die
looking
Here
at that game.
Tonight. I've heard of that one actually.
Yeah,
Okay, Steam is
Hold
rated
on a
very
second.
positive.
yeah, I figured. Yeah, we're
Seems to
kind of
have top down
Impressive.
and first person.
Yeah, because
Like I'm literally just watching the first few
Oh,
seconds.
so that's
Yeah, they're helicoptering over a mansion. That is very blatantly
Wait.
Resident Evil
is
inspired.
it like is it like
Oh, I
is it
gotta
like
check this out.
Is it like Metal Gear Solid where like it's fixed camera angles, but then when you aim, it goes into first person?
oh yeah, we can get to the combat.
That's literally the dining room from Resident Evil. Holy shit!
Yeah.
There's not hiding anything.
Yeah, I figured
You
we're
will die here tonight. Oh, it's on my wish list.
kind of nearing the end of the podcast episode. Figured let's leave y'all with a positive game to look at.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Let's see. What horror did I played
You
lately?
know, another game that does. So speaking of fixed camera angle, so this is top down. There's another very good horror game that does that isn't out yet, but there's a very good demo called Holston,
Oh, I've been waiting
which
for that for
is
years.
the demo is so good. It looks like top down or isometric pixel art, depending on how you've got the camera at that moment, because you can turn the camera in increments.
Okay, it
But
looks
then when
interesting.
you aim your weapon, the camera becomes third person over the shoulder, and you realize that the characters are all sprite work, but the environments are all very good voxel art
Mhm.
rather than pixel art. Um, so Holston is amazing so far. Um,
Yeah, to be
also,
announced.
yeah, also Heartworm. That rather than being top down is fixed camera angles the whole way through, except if you aim your camera because it's got like a Fatal Frame style combat system where you take pictures. If you aim your camera, it goes third person over the shoulder, which is very useful for exploring areas at times. It comes with a PS1 pixelation filter applied by default, but I ended up turning that off for uh, photosensitivity
Understandable.
concerns with members of my audience.
I mean, yeah, that definitely looks
But
like another Resident inspired game.
I noticed more with the pixelation filter turned off. They did a really cool job of making it so that the environments and the objects you can interact with are rendered differently. So it when you're looking at it through fixed camera angles, it feels like the environments are pre-rendered, even though they're not, and they're all like, real-time 3D objects because they look smoother and more detailed than the objects in the environment that you can interact with. It really does look like you're playing like a Nintendo 64 game. Um, like the item box looks like they've plopped down a 3D object on top of a pre-rendered background. I wouldn't be able to do it justice, like how to explain how they've done this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just tricks with saturation and texture resolution and lighting and stuff. But yeah, I highly recommend that. It was a really cool experience, and I
Yeah,
somehow got
looks
it's got
looks pretty
multiple
good.
endings. It's got unlockable outfits, and I somehow got the best ending on my first run.
Let's go.
You know what? I'll throw
Let's
in
play.
another demo for people to be. Oh, looks like this game
Mhm.
actually might come out on Halloween this year. The
Oh,
game is called Flesh Made Fear. It's a RE clone in the style of a PS2 game.
oh,
Yeah, so you check it out on Steam, get to try the demo, and allegedly it's coming out in I guess 2 months. Because
it's on my wish list.
just now or was it already?
Oh yeah, it releases on Halloween.
Oh wow. No,
High end
not just
anyway.
now. It was already on there.
Ah,
The now entering sign for the town is very much the Silent Hill sign.
I would say, can you give us is there a price drop? I want to know how much, because I could say, hey, this might be a Halloween stream, but it was like, oh, I don't have $20+. So I was
Yeah,
like, let me
we
know.
don't know
Yeah.
how much this is gonna be, but it looks so good. And like that's another thing.
Impressive. Like, I mean, it's
We are getting to the point now where there's more nostalgia for the PS2 creeping in as times move on. Like we've had
I
a few
mean,
years
yeah,
of
we've had
intense
plenty of
PS. We've had
N64,
Yeah,
PS1
N64 and
inspired.
PS1 nostalgia. We've had that going pretty strong for a few years, and now we're getting more into like the sort of early PS2 look, uh,
Yeah.
which is also a lot of fun to see.
Peak of gaming, fight me.
I can't wait for Sorry We Are Closed to go on sale.
Yes, I've had
Sorry,
my
we're
eye
closed.
on that for a
Yeah.
while. It's another like I think it's fixed camera. Um, it's another fixed camera game that has a very vibrant art style.
Yeah, it's
It's like
based.
very neon.
So,
Yeah, imagine like an already
searching it
clone
on Steam, there's
that's.
also a game called Sorry, We're Open.
Tuh. But yeah, imagine a very queer take on Silent Hill, and you got it's already
Mm.
cloned. So we're open, of course, and it's only $4. This is, and it seems to be like some kind of shop market simulator. But hey, it's good, but really positive. Came out a couple of years ago.
And they're still making Garten the Banban.
Currency-based combat.
New.
Currency-based combat? That sounds interesting.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what?
It's sorry we're open. uh, but I can see someone
Isn't
getting
that a
that.
thing Wario did?
He has to
Like,
be.
money is your stats, money is your...
You
That
got to
sounds like
invest
the
in
kind of thing
yourself.
Wario would do.
Yeah. Kind of like Kiryu, you got to
I
invest in
just
yourself.
remember hearing about, like, one game. Might have been, like, an RPG or something. It's like, it's in-depth with how money is used. Sound very creative, but again, not really touching Nintendo games, at least on stream.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yakuza has a
fair.
zombie game. Oh man, that's pretty interesting.
Oh God,
Gosh.
yes. I was so confused for a second there, but yeah, I remember that. I remember now. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called.
Yakuza Dead Souls.
Dead Souls.
They don't like to talk about that one. But
I
I got
mean,
me a physical copy.
they
Well,
have.
this is a
So
horror
they
podcast.
they
We're
are
talking
having
about it.
not sponsored, but they are having a sale right now. On
Nice.
like a publisher sale for
Oh, yeah.
is it Sony or
Sega.
Sega? It's Sega, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Doi.
Well, how long is it going on? It might not. It'd still be going on by the time the podcast is out.
Oh yeah.
I
See,
don't
I'm
know.
very lazy when it comes to releasing
Just
these.
before we started
Mhm.
recording, my ex was here and they bought
Just like I say, Yakuza.
Kiwami 1 and 2, Yakuza Kiwami. My point is, they have a game called Ishin, like Yakuza Ishin,
Yeah.
or Like a Dragon Ishin, which is it's the same characters from the mainline series,
4 more days.
but in Sengoku, Japan.
Yep.
Yeah, the one that just came out recently.
Let's see, and yeah.
That's on sale.
So I managed to I picked up all like the last 4 games of the series that came out on because that Spots was having a sale, and you can play their games on your PC, so that's a win.
nice.
And I saw these because I got like the main series almost on console, and I would like to see them get PC copies because it's easier to capture the footage. But then you realize, oh, that's right, at full price, they're only $20 a pop anyway. So, yeah, considering how long these games are, I could afford like $20 every couple of weeks, maybe like once a month. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
So I don't need to immediately grab the sale right now. That's one thing too, because Yakuza is one of the few series out there where it's like it's 6, 7, 8, 9 games long, but they all actually connect, so you can't just jump in on Yakuza 5 and know what's going on. However, they make it
Yeah.
like collector friendly. Like when a new one comes out, the other ones get cheaper, or they'll sell in bundle packs on sale. So, unlike say
Yeah.
Square Enix with the FF7 trilogy, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
Uh,
yeah, I got like you never know what's going on in Rebirth. You got to play Remake, which came out 5 years ago, still full
I did.
price.
They
I
got
did
spoiled
have
by Kingdom Hearts, and now they're putting it into Final Fantasy.
Kingdom Hearts has more
I,
sales.
I do have a friend who is also a streamer,
Yeah.
but we've been friends for many years.
So we can talk about them.
Who did not know about the existence of Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Yeah.
and he bought Rebirth on his PS5.
Oh.
He didn't know that there was another game before it. And
No.
he was playing it, and he's like, "Huh, yeah, it feels a bit weird that like these people are already together and know each other and like in the middle of this, but I guess that's just they're just dropping us in media res, this is just how it is."
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
had to tell him, I told him it. He found out because he was talking to me about it, and I had to break it to him that there was a whole other 50-hour game.
Kind of like one of the
before that.
only good arguments for having numbers in your titles. People know which ones come
Yes.
first.
They should have called it Remake Part 1, Remake Part 2, Remake
Yeah.
Part 3. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's actually resigned himself to not going back and playing the first part because he's already started this one.
I mean, you do you, buddy.
I thought about doing that.
Fair enough.
I said this is his Pirate Tilly coming out, but because I had bootlegged Rebirth originally, but it's like okay, usually if you start the game with like a complete save file of Remake and or that Yuffie middle DLC expansion, what was it called? But Intergrade.
Intergrade.
Yeah, if you
That
load
was,
the
that was
save
just
files,
part of the PC version.
yeah. Load your completed save file, and you get a bonus summon materia. I'm like, God damn it! I'm my completionist ass. I gotta go buy it now. So,
Yeah, I completed I completed it twice, but I didn't complete it twice on the same like I didn't complete it and then finish New Game Plus. I completed it on the PS4 and like maxed out everything in one run, and then I got it on PC as well when Integrate happened. Because it's like, oh my god, I can play it on PC. I can get so many mods. Because there is a really good modding scene.
yeah, like I use proper buff looking Tifa, but
Yes, Buff Tifa.
and like yeah, that's the one thing like my community just did not want me to do is to play every version of every Final Fantasy, like I'm doing for instance.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I'm not busy for the next 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like some of them I'm like, oh,
you'll
so when you make me choose,
you'll
especially
have
like say,
content forever.
yeah, like oh, do I want to play like the PS1 Final Fantasy 5 or do you like the Game Boy cons? There's some of them
That-
it's
that
like I
is-
can't choose, but
There's
That
so
is
many
kind of
versions all
a
of them.
issue we have nowadays. It's like, which version do I play? Which is actually the definitive version?
it's like and then you got the remasters, which is like the OG experience, but it fits but they don't have the bonus content from the 2000s era. It's like God damn it. So yeah, it's gonna be that one's gonna be an interesting retrospective, but like with Ari, I get to play, I get to talk about obscure ass Final Fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think in OG7 on his N64, like Tifa of a blonde in a thong.
Hello.
And then or like that freaking live action series based on Final Fantasy 14. That's just the drama series.
Like, there's a live
I didn't know that
action-
existed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's basically
We keep finding out new things.
You're welcome. See, my overbearing take on too much has its benefits. I got so much interface, I
Exactly.
got spew.
I'm sure Final Fantasy counts as a horror series.
I I almost did this side by side of the Resident Evil series. Like,
Yeah.
almost. Now I'm like, oh, that's such a monumental uptaking that I'm just trying to postpone it off. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
actually shocked Yakuza won the latest vote over Final Fantasy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. And then there's the Final Fantasy novels. Like there's this one series like Don Corneo, freaking that guy.
Yeah.
It's like I would say he can't catch a break, but the karma, man. Yeah, he deserves it. But it's coming to it. Like there's a book called Final Fantasy VII: The Kids Aren't All Right, and it's starring original rookie Turk character. And they bump into Don Corneo, where he's been hiding out, and he's now in a wheelchair because he got pushed off a mountain,
Ah.
and the Turk then starts snooping through Corneo's house, and he finds photos of Cloud in the dress, and that Corneo was going to blackmail Cloud. And so he just beats the shit out of crippled Corneo and burns down his house for Cloud's sake.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like
Holy shit.
like
I mean, for that, and not for the fact that he that he would select a new girl every night, and then when he was done with her, feed her to the monster in the sewers.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
That's
Don
fucked up.
Corneo deserves only the worst.
Yeah.
And his pieces should be scattered across the planet.
It's just. Oh, man.
Oh. I do find it very funny that in the I think it was the PS1 version of Final Fantasy VII, you can you have the option to call him Daddy.
That's
Like you can really play into it when if he picks you.
My.
and that's the kind of bring
And
it
then
back
and then everyone bursts in and you immediately go to threatening to crush his family jewels.
that's kind of bring us back around. That's why I want to do like these history of retrospectives because I'm just fascinated with like video game outside media, and
It's
just bringing it
it's
up.
certainly interesting.
Yeah, because some of it connects and some of it's
I did need
obscure
to
as
get
hell.
back to the Resi movies.
Oh yeah, there's a couple Resident Evil films I haven't watched yet, so I'm in for some surprises. I ain't seen Final Chapter or Welcome to Raccoon City. And I got some words about everything else. Like what's man, y'all know about Final Fantasy X-3? I just had to tell us because we're
What?
10-3?
yeah, because we all know about 10-2, with Yuna and Riku and all
Yeah.
them, but
Yeah.
I think
The girl band one.
I was in the awkward conversation where, like, is Riku legal? And like, well, technically 10-3 exists, which is a canonical sequel. It's an obscure-ass novel and radio drama. But it's so bad that even Japan doesn't want to talk about it.
Well,
Yeah.
that would explain why we don't know about it.
Yeah, because apparently, so it's canonical that, we bring Titus back to life, and that, he ends up dying again the stupidest way. He sees a blitzball, kicks it, and turns out it was just a sleeping bomb, and he fucking explodes in front of Yuna. She passes out from the trauma of seeing her boyfriend just erupt into a million pieces, and she faints. And this is canon, and so
That's horrendous.
yeah. Oh man,
That's the true survival horror.
yeah. Oh man.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh well.
I mean, fucking trying to kick a ball and just ending up exploding. I feel like that's the Charlie Brown dark ending.
Yeah. There's more, but I'll just leave you off on that. But yes, that's one of the reasons why they haven't been able to make 10-3, because like what we consider as canon, well, just don't, you know. Yeah, like I just covered official Resident Evil novels that are like we're not considered as canon. Yeah, they're not
I
cyborgs.
love I love
Yeah,
I love that it's in the weird position of we're not going to renounce it as non-canon, but we're not going to talk about it ever again.
yeah. Otherwise they would have made it
It's
too.
like
We
it
never
didn't
Yeah,
speak of
offend
this.
us, but it's not worth our time.
yeah. Oh, but yeah, there's actually just a lot of like novels behind the scenes stuff. It's just like it's like Japanese language, and you can find most of it on like translated and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mhm.
like me, you had to go digging. Whoo, boy, that was a rabbit hole. Uh, but yeah, y'all have a good one, folks. Watching. Comment down below. What's some of your favorite horror games and obscure video game media? Yeah, and yeah, y'all have a good one. And we'll see you around October, I guess. Peace.
Woo woo.
Later.